All right, good morning, boys and girls. It is Tuesday, May 12th, 2020. So today we're going to figure out how to write a persuasion letter. So before we go into our lesson, let's go ahead and go over our expectations. Number one, you're going to make sure your pencil is nice and sharp and your packet is on the correct page. It is Tuesday, May 12th, 2020. Please make sure you're on the right page and your pencil is nice and sharp. Expectation number two, whenever I say pause, please pause the video and fill out the section. When you are finished filling out the section, unpause your video. 3, at the end of the video, please complete your exit ticket on Teams. So, let's focus on Spark. It's Turnip Tuesday, so we need to give a compliment to someone. So I want to compliment Madison and Samantha Gonzalez because they were super brave and they sent me their talents for the virtual talent show. Yesterday was the deadline on May 11th for you to send those videos to your homeroom teacher. So I hope that y'all go to it and watch everyone's talents because I know it'll be fun. And good luck, Madison and Samantha. I hope your talent is picked. So they sent me it. All right, so I'm going to give you 1 minute to compliment someone. Who's someone in your life that has gone above and beyond recently? So, thank you for choosing someone to compliment. Go ahead and fill out that because statement. Why are you going to compliment that person? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, let's go ahead and go to our do now. I want you to go ahead and label your text feature. Yesterday we got a letter from Miss Fuentes. Today, let's see what teacher wrote this letter. So we have an illustration down here. What do you see in the illustration? There's there's a woman with a bunch of pets around her. All right, let's go ahead and track, starting with the day, as I read. May 12th, 2020. Dear students, I have a confession to make. Ooh, this sounds juicy. I am a little jealous of Mrs. Santa Cruz for having a fish in her classroom. I think that having a classroom pet is a great idea for many reasons. For starters, classroom pets teach students how to have responsibility. I would let my students feed my pet every day so they would know what it's like to care for another living creature. Secondly, classroom pets add joy in the classroom. If you saw a pet in the class, it would make you smile. Almost everyone loves animals, and I think that having a classroom pet is a great idea because it would teach character and would make my students feel fortunate. What type of classroom pet should I get? Sincerely, Miss Garza. So why did Miss Garza mainly wrote this letter to Isn't that nice that Miss Garza wrote you a letter? Why did she write this letter? Let's go ahead and circle keywords in our answer choice as we read along. So get your pencil in your hand so we can circle those keywords. A, convince the reader to buy her a classroom pet. B, is it to explain how to take care of a classroom pet. C, is it to list ways of how classroom pets make people happy. Or D, persuade the reader that she should get a classroom pet. Which one do you think? Okay, 10 seconds to come up with an answer. Also 10 seconds to find that text evidence. Why do you think it's whatever answer you chose? Thank you for starting from the top and finding your text evidence. So if you chose D, to persuade the reader that she should get a classroom pet, then you're right. Her topic sentence is, her opinion is, I think that having a classroom pet is a great idea for many reasons. So she's trying to persuade you of her opinion that having a classroom pet is a great idea. So let's go back to Oreo. So I'm going to label this as an O for opinion. What does Oreo stand for? O-R-E-O. Go ahead and take these notes down, because this is what you'll be tested on teams. But don't worry, y'all know this. So O stands for opinion. Good. That's whatever the writer believes. So they're trying to convince you of something. R stands for reasons. They usually have 2 to 3 reasons of why they believe that they are right. E stands for examples. And then at the end, they restate their opinion. So again, O stands for opinion. R stands for reasons. They explain these reasons with examples. And then they restate their opinion at the end. That is what good writers do. That is what you're going to do today. So let's see if Miss Garza did that in her letter. So I'm going to make we already made the O black and we labeled it. I think that having classroom pets is a great idea for many reasons. So what was her first reason? Good, she said, for starters, classroom pets teach my students how to have responsibility. Awesome. So that was the first reason. We can label it R1. I'm just making it colorful so that you can see. What was her second reason to have a classroom pet? Awesome. It says, secondly, classroom pets add joy to the classroom. That is reason 2. So good. She has 2 reasons. What about some examples? What examples support her reason? I'm going to make my examples pink so that you can see it. How would having a classroom pet teach her students responsibility? Good. It says, I would let my students feed my pet every day so that they would know what it's like to care for another living creature. So that's an example. that supports reason 1, so I'm going to put E1. Secondly, classroom pets add joy to the classroom. What's her second example? What example supports that having pets in the classroom creates joy? Good. If you saw a pet in the class, it would make you smile. If you're smiling, you usually have joy. E2, example 2. Check, check. How does she restate her opinion at the end? I'm going to make this in a different color. Good. It says almost everyone loves animals. I think that having a classroom pet is a great idea because it would teach character and would make my students feel fortunate. Then she leaves us with a question, so we should probably write her back. She said, what type of classroom pet should you get? Ooh. So, in our opinion letter, we are going to persuade Mrs. Garza to get whatever animal you want her to get. Do you want her to get a cat, a dog, a hamster? Would you like for her to get a fish? Maybe an elephant? It's up to you. So, but remember, you need those parts of your Oreo. Let's go ahead and label. Next to brainstorm, let's go ahead and label O-R-E-O. So, you don't have to choose the animal that I choose, but I'm going to choose a dog. Why should I? So, first pick your animal. You can just shorthand it because this is a tiny letter, not an entire paper. What animal do you think Miss Garza should get? Awesome. You don't have to put dog, you just put whatever animal you think. What are 2 reasons why Miss Garza should have a dog? Well, I think dogs are friendly. And I think dogs are smart. So, what are 2 reasons why Miss Garza could have your animal in her classroom? I want you to take 10 seconds to think of it. Alrighty. So what are some examples that show that dogs are friendly? Well, first of all, dogs are known as man's best friend. They have been with people for a very long time. What are some examples of when dogs are smart? Dogs can learn many tricks. Did you know that? I bet you did. So I want you to take, go ahead and pause your video if you need to. What are some examples of how your animal is this first reason and the second reason? You might have different reasons than me. Alrighty, so O stands for restate your opinion. So what was my opinion again? Again, I'm just writing shorthand because I'm brainstorming. I wanted her to get a dog. Why? Because what's another way to say friendly? Ooh. Maybe that they're mild-tempered. What's another way to say smart and intelligent. Nice. Synonyms save lives. So, go ahead and brainstorm some synonyms for your 2 reasons. Alrighty. So if you need to pause the video to have some more time for brainstorming, please do so. But I'm going to go ahead and start writing my letter to Miss Garza. Please make sure to have all parts of my letter. So first, I need a date. So the date is May 12th, 2020. I'm going to write it all the way out because I'm college ready. After I write my date, I need a greeting. Who am I writing to? Who am I writing back to? Good, I'm writing back to Miss Garza, so I need to write, Dear Mrs. Garza, comma. First, I need to write my opinion, and I'm going to use complete sentences. Her question was, what type of classroom pet should I get? So I believe that your new classroom pet should be a dog. I'm going to borrow her transition words because they were so amazing. For starters, and yesterday we learned about transition words. They help our writing sound smoother. So for starters, we said that dogs were friendly. They are known as what? Dogs are known as man's best friend. And I'm just using my good ideas that I brainstormed and putting it into complete sentences. She also said, use the transition word secondly. I'm going to borrow that. Secondly, do you have to borrow her exact transition words? No. So if you want to use a different transition word, please do so. I'm just going to borrow hers because they were great. Secondly, dogs are smart. Ooh, I'm going to combine my sentence. And, comma, and dogs can learn many tricks. Nice. So I have my reason, I have my explanation for both. So what's my last step? Exactly. I need to restate my opinion. A dog. So in conclusion, you could say, sorry, I forgot my transition word. In conclusion, dogs or a dog would be a nice classroom pet because they are, what were our synonyms for friendly and smart? It's already on our paper. Because they are mild-tempered and intelligent. Doesn't brainstorming help so much? Period. We got a body. What are we missing from our letter? Good, we need a closing and a signature. So I'm going to write, you can put sincerely, love, whatever you want for your closing. I'm going to write sincerely, comma, Mrs. Renteria. All right. So, remember to write your own letter to Miss Garza telling her what kind of classroom pet she should get. I think she's going to take a vote for whichever pet is most popular. Make sure to state your reasons and your examples of why she should get this pet, and then also restate your opinion at the end. All right, good luck. If you need me, please contact me on Teams.